Hello, baby.
Okay. Listen, they just asked me to do a bus move, so I'm not going to be home for a while. So,
All right.
If I have enough time, I'll get the shopping done after that, and then I'll go back to my afternoon run.
All right. Don't forget, get it like 3 little half cans of tomato sauce if you can.
Oh, all right. Why you making chili?
That's a maybe. I don't think we have chop meat. Do we have chop meat?
Yes. I think I bought a little thing of chopped meat.
All right. I know we got beans up there. We got a bit of rice. A stick of rice and beans and something else.
Oh, all right.
You know, maybe I'll fry it in the iron skillet or something.
Okay.
I'll figure something out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me let you go. I can figure out. Oh, I gotta go. I love you.
Love you more, baby. Wagwan, Bill.
Yeah, man.
What's up, kid?
I'm in a boss battle.
Huh?
I'm in a boss fight.
Oh, shit. Was it like a fucking dragon or something? Or some crazy sumo in a fucking uniform?
It's a super robot.
Oh, shit. Oh. Wow. You got a, wow. I got NWO fighting with Rock and Stock Connection and Kevin Hart in a 6-man tag. You got Kevin Hart, the wannabe Cuban, and the Mexican Conan. You know, he's Mexican, so it's better than nothing.
Damn it.
Yeah, everything's back above board. We're good on that with the fucking cable. What the fuck?
This is her. That's who I am, and this is the fucking...
You don't got treats? Maybe you can make a friend? Must you go around all period and pick fights? Wouldn't that be? That'd be funny if that were the case. She's on a rag, that's why she's in them fights. It's like, oh, she started it, bro.
Almost got it.
The monsters be like, yo, what happened? She started it. Like, I don't know what happened, B. It's just, she wilded out. Yeah. The other chick's like, you know, you didn't have to kill it.
No, that's me. That's my... I'm her clone.
Oh.
I just saved her.
Homeboy's like, let's cut her head and make her look like me.
This is a good story, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was talking to Lou last night.
Oh, word?
He told me that one of the niggas on the block went and got the liquor store. I guess they robbed the liquor store.
What?
And that he literally went up to this chick's crib and filled up the whole crib with liquor.
Wow.
Niggas is out. Niggas is... I'm sure everybody fucked up over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit don't change over there.
Yeah, right? Niggas is still trying to create their own come-ups.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, niggas is selling bottles, all kinds of shit. I'm like, well, I'm glad I ain't there because I ain't no accessory.
Right? Oh my God.
All you need is police to go into that apartment and find all that liquor there.
The only question is who's stupid enough to say something or give themselves up. That's all.
That nigga that don't get hit off.
That's true.
It's always the nigga that don't get hit off.
The player hater.
Yup. Yo, you ain't hooked me up, nigga? Alright, I got you.
It's usually a nigga named Pitbull or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking I gotta go to New York maybe to pick up a couple bags, man. Cause we got like eighth.
Right.
2 weeks. We got 2 weeks and today's Wednesday. It's not gonna last till Friday. So
even if you roll joints and smoke little bowls, it'll probably make Thursday. Maybe. I got an HD of fucking Cocaine Bear. I sat through fucking 15 minutes of it. I couldn't do it. And I wanted to see the movie.
It's boring.
The bear didn't kill enough. He killed 2 motherfuckers in the opening. Okay, that's cool. Keep it up. You gotta keep...
What site? What site?
My Flixer.
Oh. Yeah, I be using that sometimes. It don't work for me.
Oh, no? Yeah, you can't run it off the PS5. You gotta... Because I got the actual... My LG is a fucking... TV is like all Googled out and shit.
Yeah, I do it on my phone.
Oh.
Damn, bro, I gotta take this crack. I just got a whole feeling to take. Oh my God, let me call you right back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you doing, boy?
Not much, just jump up.
Yeah. I'm on my, now that I got this working right, I'm broadcasting right now in the ring. The NWO, Kevin Nash, Sky Hall, and Conan versus the Rock and Sock Connection and Kevin Hart.
You should have NWO versus the Outsiders. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash versus Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
You mean what, like Razor Ramon and Diesel versus Scott Hall and Kevin Nash?
No, because there's 3 versions of each of them, remember?
Not in 2K23. No, I mean 2K22. There's only Nash, and then there's Diesel, and then there's Scott Hall and Razor Ramon. That's it.
Okay, there should be a Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and a Hogan NWO versions.
But I didn't get those. That's like $24. I'm not gonna order that shit.
That's
what? So I can get Eric Bischoff? Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck Eric Bischoff. Nigga's a
I
bitch.
think his overall is 69.
His old bitch ass.
Bob,
I seen him recently that they did interviews. He don't even look right no more. He look like he got titties. I used to want to beat up Eric Bischoff so bad. Still kind of do. Yeah.
I want to beat up Vince Russo.
I want to take a creamy shit in Vince Russo's mailbox. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fucking pretty sweet. That and play the duty game with him.
Oh, God.
What?
I don't want to know about the duty game.
The duty game is where I take a turd, right? I take a turd, I'm wearing gloves.
I don't want to know.
And you know the kind of door handles on a car door you gotta stick your fingers in and then lift?
That?
If he's got a car like that, you can put the turd in there. If he's got a convertible, that's a fucking bonus. What you do with that is you stick the turd in the handle grip where he goes to open the door, or you rub it down if it's in the, and you make sure it's in a dark place. Then you smear the dirt turd on the steering wheel, right? And remember, if it's parked in a dark spot, it's good. You leave the turd sitting in the driver's seat. He's got to catch one of the three. Either way, it's a jackpot, you win. But, you know, he's got to figure it out as he goes. Door handle, if you don't do it, you didn't do it right. It's that steering wheel, he'll fucking know it. Or, when he walks in, goes to sit in, and realizes he just sat on something. Then, you know, either way, he's going to reach on the... Yeah. That's how it usually works.
Put it in the little gap for the window and door.
Right. Yeah, see, you know how to play the duty game.
Then, you really want me to put it all over his AC.
You mean on the vents?
Yeah, the vents.
I taught you well.
You didn't really teach me well, I just went with what you were thinking.
Exactly, that's where I was going with it. But yes, see? The duty game is...
Oh, shit. I have way too many fucking trees.
But, you gotta leave one spot clean where they can, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know the Sam Jones Flash Gordon we watched when you were little? And this guy stuck his hand in the tree, and he was scared of getting hit by that fucking scorpion thing?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what the duty game is like. Yeah. When's that turd popping up to get you? Or you get inventive, right? And you fucking take a mouse trap, right? You mod it out just a little bit to have like a little holder piece, and you put the turd in the holder piece and you set the mouse trap. That way, when they make the jarring move in the car and it makes a funny little movement, it'll fling the fucking turd at them. For a second, they'll think a monkey was hiding in the glove compartment. Like something from within the car threw a turd at me. What the? Oh, I must have been the fucking outbreak monkeys escaped from the zoo or some shit. Yeah, it'd be funny. Yeah. Grandpa's friend Jimmy liked to play pranks on people. Jimmy would deliberately get, right?
Yeah.
A cat box. A big cat box. And fill it. And this nigga told me he did it. He goes, yeah, I like to scare the people sometimes. You know, Jimmy, I told you, Jimmy, he looks up in the air as he's talking to you. Yeah, I like to scare them. So I get the big cat box with the sand. And they come over, they think I have a cat. He goes, but then when they look at the box, they see really big cat turds in there, right? But he goes, it's not the cat, because I don't have the fucking cat. I shit the box. I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, no. And then they think I own a mountain lion, so they don't stay long. I'm like, what the motherfucker. You really, nigga? Like, he pranked a lot of fucked up. He did a lot of fucked up pranks. He had a tear gas gun, you know, the canisters that boom, and they fucking shoot off like fucking mortars. He shot it off his fucking balcony in the direction of Police Plaza. And it went into a detective's fucking, you know, like the detective's fucking pool where Benson and all of them niggas hang out and Stabler. Well, Jimmy conked the fucking office one day. Yo, them niggas was nuts Jimmy closed all his windows before anybody could see which direction it came from or anything. And we just sat and looked from the window, because his balcony window of his apartment was like a one-way mirror from the outside. You couldn't see in the apartment. We just stood there and watched to see where they were coming, and what what building they were going to come look to see who shot it off. And Jimmy's like, if anybody knocks, don't answer the door. Don't say nothing. And he goes, because we'll all go to jail. I'm like, no, nigga, you'll go to fucking jail. He thought it was funny. We were all like, yo, this nigga's fucking... his ex-girlfriend's kids, right?
Yeah.
They were little fucking jerk-offs. The one chick, this chick, BB, that he was with, the one fucking kid was like a mental fucking deviant, retard little bastard son of a bitch, right? He would go to his friend's house, and out of the blue, he would do some crazy shit, like break expensive stuff and wild out. So, like, he lost friends real fast from his dementia, weird shit. When the nigga got old as a teen, he started doing the shaking his pee-pee at the fucking faggot palace. You know, where they pay you a few dollars, you dance for all the homos and all of that back in the day. This nigga used to do that shit, but he claimed to be straight. Came over Thanksgiving dinner one night at his mother's place, and he had his girl there, and he was just obnoxiously, overly affectionate to where people were actually turning their heads, right? This nigga wanted to bust his girl's back out so bad. His mom wouldn't let him use the room where the coats were or nothing like that, because it wasn't appropriate. He told him, what the fuck is wrong with you? This nigga tried to fuck on the kitchen table next to the turkey. Everything fucking lost the whole meal, killed, destroyed the fucking dinner. I mean, you know, it was bad. You know, you walk in and your son got a drumstick hanging out his ass while he's drilling his chick. Not a good look. Mashed potato on the titties, gravy's everywhere. It's terrible. The other son, Ruben, this nigga had a combination of the fucking Gary Coleman, Emmanuel Lewis disease. This nigga was forever short and looked like he was fucking 12, 13 years old. But the nigga would talk shit, right? To big, normal-sized niggas that could crush him. You know? He wound up dying from his liver disorder or whatever the fuck that made him short like Gary Coleman. But the dude was a whack job. BB was nice. Jimmy was an idiot. When he used to get mad, he used to call BB and her two sons Niggerinsky and the Nigglets. Like they were a fucked up rock band. I was like, damn, nigga, what's wrong? Hey, that's fucking Niggerinsky and her Nigglets. And I was like, oh, shit. Hey, yo. Where the fuck did that come from, you know? But that was Jimmy. Then Jimmy broke up with BB. BB went with somebody else. She met up with some really nice guy. I don't know what happened to Joey. That nigga's out there probably blowing people for fucking crack. Ruben died. Jimmy got with this chick named Mary Ellen, a nice white lady. She was real cool people. And then when she just died. It was weird. She wasn't really sick or anything. She complained about a couple of headaches. And then one day she laid down, took a nap, Did not wake up. Yeah. Jimmy was fucking knackered after that. He was blown away. Then he got with some other chick, like this Spanish chick. I don't know, he's probably still with her. I doubt it, but she wasn't no goddamn fun. You know, like, she didn't want Jimmy drinking the Doers all the time. He used to come up there, have his gallon of what he called the Chukachu. That was Doers, you know. He go, yeah, my little Chukachu, you know, we have a good time. Drink a little Heineken. And Jimmy was Polish, Irish, but more Polish, so he was a lot more dumber. He would do dumber shit. And then he would mix it with drinking. Yeah. So, if it was dumb shit and it sounded funny to Jimmy at that time, he was down for it. And he had that, like, drunk Seth Rogen laugh. So he'd be like, So it's kind of like a combination of the Rogen, but that Joey Diaz, good morning, cocksuckers. That was how Jimmy, yeah, no shit. Grandpa met him when he was doing the elevator service. Him and his company was putting in the new elevators to the building in 55 Rutgers. And Grandpa met him, and that's how we fucking got cable, through Jimmy's plug with the fucking guy in Manhattan Cable and you know, home box office Manhattan Cable. It's called Manhattan Cable. It was, you know, we're talking definitely fucking like 41 years ago, okay? I was 10 years old. That's when it all came out. Manhattan Cable. And before that, it became Manhattan Cable. The channel was HBO. HBO didn't come on until 8 o'clock. From 8 o'clock to like fucking early morning when TV actually used to fucking put up the test pattern and good night. And HBO used to do that too. They would put music, or I'm sorry, Muzak, the shit you hear in fucking elevators, and show the schedule of what was going to be on at 8 o'clock. That's how they used to do it. Yeah, and it used to be free. Somehow it became free. Then when you started to pay for it, alright, you had the channels from channel 2 to 14, and then it went into letters A all the way to J. And that was it.
Letters in the channel shit.
That was what they did. That's how they did it back then, right? But see, TBS was like, it was like G, H, or H, somewhere in that realm. But Channel J was public access, right?
Oh, God.
And public access, you can pretty much do what you want. Do comedy shows, a kids show, whatever. You're paying for the space, getting the notoriety, so it helps you advance because you want a real show or whatever. Well, Al Goldstein, who owned a little magazine during the swinging single, you know, the swinging 70s and the free love shit, towards the end of that shit, was we were going into the 80s, then we were going into the time of debauchery and depravity, had a little magazine called Screw Magazine. And he would do the same things as like newspapers, but it was about the whole swinger scene and sex and, you know, critiquing fucking porn movies like they were actual, you know, respectable films, food reviews, clothing. He had an ongoing battle with Calvin Klein about losing weight. They put money on it. He had a segment on the editorial sheet, which he was the editor of the magazine, called The Goldstein Curse, where he'd basically tell them to go fuck themselves and give them the finger. That's what he considered the Goldstein Curse. Because anytime he told one of these big wigs to go fuck themselves, their stock or their like their companies would start losing money for whatever reason. This guy was an old wrinkly fucking Jew back in the 80s, and he was nasty to look at, but women used to give this nigga ass. He used to advertise Plato's Retreat, which was a big swinging club, buffet, pools, men, women, guys coming there with their girlfriends and wives, and trading, swapping, and swinging. You know what I mean? Wild shit. And this was right before the whole AIDS scene really, and herpes, there was just VD. If you pissed and you felt razor blades, ooh, that's not good. You went to the doctor, gave you a shot, you didn't have to worry about that no more. That's how it used to be taken care of. Herpes came around, you kept that shit forever like luggage. Motherfucker caught AIDS and they gave him a penicillin or whatever, all the shit that they would give for you for VD. And AIDS was like, I will fuck you up, you come over here. And all those fucking antitoxin bags were fucking shook. And that's how, like, a lot of these swing joints got shut down. These fuck clubs. Yeah, it was rough. And I was a fucking teenager, just coming out for chicks. I was starting to get into chicks. All this shit was thrown around. I was like, how am I ever going to get a fucking shot of leg off a chick with death looming around every fucking corner? Some guys are like, dude, motherfuckers are going to have to start farming bitches. I'm like, what? He's like, way niggas check on fucking baseball players with cards. Yo, that bitch going to have to come with a stat book, immunization records, all that shit. Before you fuck a bitch, you want to check a card on her that says she's clean. I was laughing. I thought it was a fucking joke, and then this shit actually, it progressed to points like that, Not like now. It's not like now. Now it's not a fucking death sentence. It's really nothing to be afraid of anymore. Motherfuckers now just shake that shit off. What? AIDS? I'll open a Starbucks. I'll be alright. What?
I wouldn't be able to live like that.
Yeah. There are people out there that are fucking what they call carriers. They carry the disease. They can never be affected by it. But they can hand that shit out like candy. It's pretty fucked up, I think. Oh man, so I'm just kicking back, burning one down. Watch The Rock beat the NW fucking O. And they try hard to whoop The Rock. Trying to figure out what to make for dinner tonight. I gotta look in the fridge, and then at the same time, I'm still at a loss because I don't know what to make.
Here are your winners.
It's not like we got an outrageous amount of food.
Yeah, I understand about that.
It's just...
I have to look for shit, too.
I'm like, fuck, man.